The human brain is an incredibly complex and fascinating organ, capable of amazing feats and yet prone to making errors in judgment and perception. Here are 10 common ways your brain might trick you every day. 1. Optical illusions. Have you ever stared at an image and watched it morph into something entirely different? Optical illusions exploit the brain's tendency to fill in gaps, make predictions, and simplify visual information. 2. Confirmation bias. It is the tendency to search for, interpret, favor, and recall information in a way that confirms one's pre-existing beliefs or hypotheses. This bias keeps us from seeing the full picture and prevents objective reasoning. 3. Availability heuristic. Our brains believe that if we easily recall something, it must be more likely or commonplace. This can lead to irrational fears, such as the likelihood of dying in a plane crash compared to a car crash. 4. Anchoring. We rely heavily on the first piece of information offered, the anchor, when making decisions. This can skew our perspective and lead us to erroneous conclusions. 5. The Dunning-Kruger effect. Often, individuals with low competence misjudge their cognitive ability, resulting in overconfidence, while those who are highly skilled tend to underestimate themselves. 6. The halo effect. Our overall impression of a person influences how we feel and think about their character. If someone is attractive or likable, we might unconsciously attribute other positive traits to them. 7. Gambler's fallacy. We tend to believe that if something happens more frequently than normal during a given period, it will happen less frequently in the future, or vice versa. This becomes evident in gambling scenarios. 8. Hindsight bias. Often, after something has happened, we convince ourselves that we knew the outcome all along. This can hinder our ability to learn from our experiences. 9. Change blindness. When subtly altered, an image may appear unchanged. Our brains often miss these changes unless the change is significant or expected. 10. Placebo effect. Even when a treatment has no therapeutic properties, the belief that one is receiving a remedy can lead to an improvement in symptoms. Our brains can release endorphins purely based on expectation. Understanding these tricks can help us become more aware of the potential limitations of our brains and encourage us to question our perceptions and beliefs critically. Though these biases and errors can sometimes lead us astray, recognizing them is the first step towards improving our decision-making process.